Sam Kaplan, number 4, the redhead, Adam Waitaki, number 12, oh, he's got his own, and then Marshall Hollingsworth, number 7.
Andy, can you talk about this big win, what it means?
Well, I'll tell you what, it was a game that we really wanted. We didn't want to change formations. We're basically a 4-3-3 team, but the first half we did not do a very good job marking up in the middle, so once we went to a 4-4-2, I thought we had the better play of the game. And the kids, it wasn't really me, it was a couple of kids on the field said, let's put one more in the middle. And we moved Austin Bitta to the middle, and I think it really made a difference for us. We really took away their advances down the middle, gave us more opportunities to the outside. It just changed our whole strategy of the game, but it worked. It really worked, because I thought we did a really good job the second half, controlling the ball, dominating the middle third of the field, which is your midfield. I thought they did a great job.
Was there some? I'm sorry.
When was that change made primarily? Just kind of in the flow of the game?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we made it in the flow of the game, I'd say about 25 minutes in. So the last, 25 minutes in the first half we changed.
Right.
And you saw we started playing better. So it made a big difference for us.
Talk about the game winner.
Here you go. Talk about it, big boy.
I just saw Austin split the 2 guys on the side and cross the ball, and I was just waiting for it back close, and it came right to me. Just made sure I didn't kick it over.
You guys, I mean, you seem to be more aggressive in terms of controlling possession most of that second half. I mean, was there a sense that it was almost inevitable? I mean, a sense of not if, but when, that you would finally be able to sort of break them down and get a scoring opportunity there?
I think so. We started moving it well, and we saw they were getting tired, so we started to attack and moved it through the middle well. And then once it got to overtime, Marshall went down, but they also got a man down when we got the red card. So we kind of moved it to the outsides, played up the sides, and then what happened was we got the crossing and we scored. So.
When you're in a game like that where you are having a better play and you're not capitalizing, do you have to just keep thinking we're going to get one eventually, we're going to get one?
Yeah, you can't let your mind get you down. You got to keep it up and just keep going for the goal.
How many goals is that for you?
It's just my first.
Good time to get it, huh?
Yeah, great time.
I was just to say, Adam, you're usually the one that throws it in, sets up the goals. What's it different to get the goal, especially a big winner here?
Felt great. Usually, I'm not even up there, but I went out to be aggressive, and I got the shot, so it was a pretty nice feeling.
And conversely, they had you on your heels most of that first half. What was it that they were doing in that first half that kind of enabled them to basically dominate a lot of the early first 15 to 20 minutes or so?
I think it was, like Coach said, we had 3 in the middle, so they got a lot of, I think they played with 5 in the middle, so they got a lot of attack. But once we switched into our 4-4-2, we were able to counter and be able to play right up the middle.
The wider of the field too. It's so wide. You know, we never play on something like that. You know, except one time a year, and we had to change our formation to adjust.
And also, obviously, whenever you play, then you have to account for Elliott. What in particular did you try and do just to kind of neutralize him?
You know what? We just play our game. We really don't try and mark somebody out of the game. I mean, these guys, Sam, Adam, Keenan, Bussey, they're so good in the back. We don't worry about somebody because we know whoever has the ball, they're going to stay tight on them. We didn't do anything different. We just played our game in the back.
Hand the microphone over to Marshall. Marshall, can you explain the injury, where it's at, and where you stand with it?
Well, obviously, I mean, if you know me, I don't really go down that much. I like to pop right back up. But, I mean, he came in, both cleats right under my shin, so it was just kind of, like, shocking to me. I mean, it definitely hurt a lot, but nothing's broken, and the reason I was emotionally upset was because I was kind of pissed off I couldn't get back on the field, so that's, but I mean, I was taped up and I was coming right back out when we scored, so I was about to come back on, but we scored, so
unfortunately. Anyone can answer this question. I was just curious how you would say maybe the experience of playing a state championship game and you've had obviously what that means in terms of being able to translate that into an experience in an emotional atmosphere like this, where it's a big stage, big stage and so forth.
Can you say it again? Sorry.
Having the experience of
What does help us?
Oh, well, obviously the competition's higher as you get up in the state finals, so it kind of just prepares us for a level like this, where also as you move up through the tournament, the level's going to get higher. I think Lions is easily the best team we've played all year, especially since they play so well through the middle. It's the first time we've really had to adjust to somebody else's play. But we adjusted, we played well. I thought it worked out better for us once we did.
And along those same lines, I mean, you guys are a team that does have high expectations. I mean, getting that far last year, I'm sure it's something that, you know, you guys think about, talk about is you know, making a big run this year too.
Yeah.
Give you some voice in these
Every
trophies.
day in the summer, we talk about it at summer camp. At our camp, we talk about it every day, that what our goals are, and what we have to do to get better. And these guys, you know, all of them in the room, these guys up here, they give me 110%, so I'm so proud of this team. They're the best. They work really hard.
Coach, just kind of your general thoughts about this tournament and the level of competition.
Oh, it's a great tournament. You know what? That's why we're in it, because it prepares us for the state tournament. I mean, look what happened today. We were playing overtime. Last year we went to penalty kicks. I mean, where else can you get that experience? And we had to go to penalty kicks last year in the regional, first game of the regional against Stevenson. We could have been knocked out first game. But because of the competition and the penalty kicks we hit in the state, in the championship of the Pepsi Showdown, it really prepared us. It made us so, we played so well in that. It made us so much better. You gotta still talk.
Do I just keep going on that?
You got any question?
I mean, go back to summer camp and stuff. We always talk about, like, we want to stay in tournament. We always in the huddle and stuff when we break through at the end of practice, we always say state championship, state champions. That's our breakdown. And I don't know, it kind of just reminds us what we went through last year and the tough losses that we took in this tournament and in the state final.
Yeah, some teams do the opposite. They don't like talking about it and they stay away from, you know, having those public goals. But you guys are not shying away from that.
No, not at all. I mean, in a way, I think kind of like this game we played on this field before. We were fired up. We didn't want to go down losing 2 times in a row, and I mean, kind of showed, I guess.
Okay, thanks, guys.